Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited we are starting a new series on hygiene. So we will start with the personal hygiene. First of all, personal hygiene refers to the practices that you do from morning till night, to protect our bodies against illness. We have different types of personal hygiene. One, starting from our head, we have scalp and hair hygiene, and we have different types of hairs. We have the head hair. We could be having this, what do we call this, the eyebrows. We have people who have hairs on their face. We have facial hairs. This could include the goatee, the beard, the sideburns. Then we have this armpit hairs. We have the pubic hairs down there. We have body hair. So that is for hair. Okay, scalp and hair hygiene. That's one. The other type of hygiene that we have is facial hygiene. How do you wash your face, maintain your face, and protect it against illness, as well as to, of course, maintain your hygiene. On top of that, we have dental hygiene and oral hygiene, kinywa chote. We also have nasal hygiene for your eye, for your nose. We also have ear hygiene. Sometimes tuko na uchafu wa masikio. In Kiswahili we call it nta, the earwax. So how do we maintain ear hygiene? We also have sickness hygiene. When you fall sick, for example, you're having a cough, there are practices that you must do to protect yourself as well as others from contracting the disease, the illness, especially if it's airborne. For example, I should not cough like it should be or like this, or onto a handkerchief, right? The other type of hygiene we have is nail hygiene. How do you cut your nails? How do you maintain them to ensure they're clean and they are germ free? All right. We also have hands hygiene. We even have a holiday globally concentrating on hand washing day. So you can see hand hygiene is a big deal. Okay. Another thing, we have foot hygiene. How do you take care of your feet? For example, when we were growing up, there was no going to bed without washing your feet, and that was a good practice because one, the sheets were usually bright colors. Being girls, my sister and I are the first two kids of our parents, so obviously it meant they could do the bright colors, to brighten the room. So you can imagine if we have been playing the whole day, we have dust and we take it. It's rude, one, it's not hygienic. So we will be forced to wash our feet whether we liked it or not. And another thing, it instilled a sense of responsibility. Okay. So food hygiene is also there. Kuna watu hata wako na how do we call this, in my language I've even forgotten, but inaka like you can even insert some shillings into that feet, amagas. They have those dry feet with broken whatever. When we delve into food hygiene, I think I will have come up with the right name for that. Imeenda, but najua venye inaitwa. So that is part of food hygiene. Another thing should be about the nails. How do you take care of your nails? How do you cut them, etc. Alright, so for today I wanted us to do armpit and pubic hair hygiene. So I will just experiment here then you shall do as part of your personal practice. Do it down there. So first of all, armpit and pubic hair signify, right? they signify that you're now mature, sexually mature. So starting from puberty, you start to see some hair growing here and on your growing region. It's very normal. People have come up with different arguments whether to keep or not to keep the hair. Tell me, will you keep it or not? But the essence of having that hair, why God created it, is so that it can act as a buffer, buffer, against friction. You know, sometimes you find you're moving, you know, there's that motion, so that hair acts as a buffer against friction. The other thing is that that hair helps in kind of absorbing that sweat, yeah. So those are some of the reasons that hair is meant to be there. So whether you decide to keep your hair or not, you should ensure to make sure you're clean, you're smelling fresh, and it's not offensive to others. Sometimes you can be maybe among your peers, and maybe you're the only one with that forest everywhere, and they'll be laughing at you. So for social acceptance, do whatever you decide to do. So for those who opt to maybe cut, here are some of the options. First, you can trim. You can use a scissors, markers, yeah, so it's likely, yeah, to reduce the height. Basically, that is it. Because those people who say, okay, shave, still it will grow back now more energetically. And that's true, especially for hair kama za nywele. Wanasema hivyo, ukikata kwa tips, it tends to regenerate. Now it comes more higher. So you can decide to shave. So you can use things like the big razor. That's what I use, and that's what you're going to experiment with. Yeah, some can decide to use the normal razors. Ensure you disinfect or you boil your tools, and they are personal effects. They are not to be shared. Ni yako na ni yako peke yako, because in case you have a cut and for example you are infected, at least you not spread those things. So that's one. After, in case you have bacterial infection, it will not spread. So these things are personal effects, okay? They're not to be shared. Yeah, you can decide to use that. Others do waxing. You've seen this, even bikini waxing. Yeah, so it's really up to you to decide what you want. You can also opt to do laser. You're using the rays, but I don't think it's the best one. It's costly. Another thing, maybe you could be having allergies to your body, and just imagining like that is permanent removal of hair. I don't know how you feel it, but some of us have attachment to our hair, so I don't know what you can decide to do about it. But I don't advocate for laser technology, but if that is what you want, go for it, baby. So want to do shaving, and when you want to do shaving, ensure that first you've cleaned up yourself to reduce bacterial and cross contamination. The other thing, sorry, there's some rain outside, but I hope you're getting me loud and clear. So you can use shaving cream, but be aware whenever you're using the shaving creams that you have done a patch test to ensure that your skin is not irritated by that shaving cream, okay? I had a roommate, alijipaka tu shaving cream, kumbe si ya skin yake, and it really burnt her up. It was not a good thing. I didn't like it. So ensure you do your research before you use any chemical on your body, please, especially the shaving. So you can use soap suds or the shaving soaps. Yeah. Then you can aim, for example, if you're using the normal razor, ensure that place is soapy, then you do it. Then another tip, as you decide to do your shaving, you do it in the direction your hair is growing, because if you do the opposite, you might cut yourself or there'll be ingrowns, and that will be irritating to your skin. Okay, so let's begin. So when I look at my hair, it goes like this. So I'll go like that. If yours is kondaju, you do that. Okay, I don't know whether that is visible. So ensure you have a mirror to see what you're doing. So me, I'm using the camera as my mirror, but I have some mirror here. So maybe if it was big enough, you can be able to see. So even down there, that's what you'll do. So where you find there's some folds, what you do, you tighten a bit. The reason as to why we are shaving is because sometimes this hair gets to hold onto the moisture, the sweat. Yeah, and when that sweat comes into contact with bacteria, and the bacteria starts acting on your skin. Remember, the skin has dead cells, the keratin, you start to find some your t-shirt becoming greenish or reddish because of that sweat, and that can be displeasing. Even the body odor, because of that reaction, can start. So it's good that you at least trim, then you make sure that place is clean and neat. So let me show you an example. But because of the sunshine, you can see that is the color, it becomes greenish. Yeah, so you can imagine the stain, the sweat stains on your shirt, especially if they're bright colored, they'll not be so nice. And for people like me who are in the teaching profession, hey, every time you're writing you can feel uncomfortable, so it's good you shave or you trim or you wax. But for me, I think the reason I've not attended even a waxing session, I am a person who hates pain. I'm not pain tolerant. In the beginning, I hear it is a procedure that is painful, so I think with time maybe I'll contemplate about doing it. But I hear it gives a clean, smooth feedback. So that's what you do. Even down there, that's what you'll do. Now that you're done, you bring your brush ama utumie kinyorini. Do with the brush. So you do this, you put some water, then you put your soap and you scrub. This is part of exfoliation, There are some who are actually developed black armpits, the skill tone. Okay, so I'm using the kinyorini. Basically, it's a piece of sack that is converted into a bathing loofah. Do like this. Okay. Even part of the interior, you can do that. So thereafter, you put your water. Then you wipe it dry. Yeah, you can wipe it dry. If you're not still satisfied, okay, at this point you can add your moisturizer. It could be your lotion. For me, I want to use this because it's called vanishing day cream. It's for the face, so whatever goes to the face, I believe, is healthy. You can put it anywhere. So it has multivitamins and lemon extract. Before I come even to the lemon, what? It seems, who will buy for me now? Hey, no, siko kazi sahi. Wa. when you start paying your bills, what? It's this hard to improvise. Hey, nimechukua matchstick and yeah. So I will apply it onto the surface, and I like it because it says it ensures we have a even toned complexion, yeah. So mwili wote utafanana hata kama tunapewa mwili mpya mbinguni, so you'll have had that. Okay, so I want to do sugar exfoliation on this other arm. Sawa, so pia huko utapaguza iwe moist. You can use the chemical scrubs, but today I want to improvise, so I'll take my sugar, bathroom sugar. I add some coconut. Yeah, there you go. If you want coconut oil to be supplied to you, so you'll do that, then you can use it to scrub. You can do that. Others rub with lemon. You shall do that on another day, especially if you have odor uko chini. I don't advocate that you use the V washes. Jaribu kutumia vitu natural like the lemon. Sugua. So you are exfoliating. It feels nice. So yeah, thereafter I can now clean it up. Once you exfoliate, it ensures that even there will be no dead cells. So ukipaka mafuta inaingia ndani, it really penetrates. Look at that. Even when you're pouring water, it's just flawless. It flows through that layer vizuri. Look at how shiny it is. So hivyo pia ndio huku ndani kunaka. You'll do that even for your pubic hair. Yeah. Then you apply the oil. Hope you've learned something, and I hope you'll replicate and tell me what were the results. Thereafter, you can air that place. You ensure it's dry, completely dry. You can use your face cloth or face towel. After it has really dried, you've put on your whatever, your moisturizer to ensure that the place is kept moist and nice. From there, you can decide to do a deodorant. Deodorant is to ensure as you sweat, which is a body's way of cooling your body, you have that smell is not offensive. Yeah. So kuna the roll-ons you can get to roll on your body, on your armpits, whatever. Yeah, I want to caution you against using antiperspirants because most of them contain alum, or is it alum, alum. Yeah, and they will be basically blocking your body from sweating. Yeah, because now we are saying that the reason as to why most people have body odor on the armpits is because of the sweating, which is an inevitable body process. So you decide to block it to prevent the whole situation. No, it's not right, because the body now will be forced to excrete the waste in other ways, or they just be retained there, because sasa itaenda wapi? Yeah, the urea, the excess water, where will it go? The part where it will have gone, you've decided to block it, so it will bring more medical issues. So just allow your body to do its thing, and you give it a stimulating environment to do its thing. So mwili sweat, wewe utaosha, utasugua. Until next time, bye. Hope you've learned something. Okay. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video, where I'll be showing you how to cut nails. Okay, bye.